Actually, uh, I think when I said that research is a very common word, now I have, as academic in the Open University, I have done a lot of research, but I don't think that I have gone to any what you call formal class to learn research. I learned research by reading about what other people have done, especially journal articles. So as I said in my first answer, what is important is there should be a methodology. Especially the research is something very, very systematic. Now, first of all, I think actually I am going to bring out a book soon. Now, there are what you call when you write research proposal, there are, first of all, I think you need to have a topic or a theme. Then how do we start? As I said, first then you need to come up with a very exciting title, you see. So if you don't have a very interesting title, then I don't think that you are going to work on it. So what is very, very important is to come up with a good title, good theme that you need to know research. Then what about then after coming up with the title, then you need to do little what you call now in research we call literature review. So what is a literature review? Literature review is, first of all, you must find out what are the studies done on this subject before you. Then what are their limitations? So that means my answer is you must do a thorough literature review, means you must go on reading about many related topics, very related topics, and very what you call many books that are very what you call that are linked with your theme. Then again, first of all, you need to have a hypothesis. But I think when you write a research proposal, maybe the hypothesis is not a must word, but sometimes in research, some people have a hypothesis. What is a hypothesis? Hypothesis is a kind of a statement. Now, for example, now let's say Sri Lankans are more friendly than in others. Let's say that is a statement. Now, if you are going to do this as a research question, now that could be one of your hypotheses. Namely, that is a statement either true or not true. So in research, what we do is whether to either it is to prove it is true or not true. Now in my example, Sri Lankans are not friendly as others. Let's see. So that means first of all you have to interview lot of people, lot of Sri Lankans. Then also maybe you need to find out from foreigners, from others, whether what do they feel about Sri Lankans. Then at the end, then you say, although my hypothesis was that Sri Lankans are more friendly, but my research proved that they are not that friendly. So like that, so you have disproved your hypothesis. So like the third step is hypothesis. Then you must have a research design. So what is a research design? Research design is a kind of a methodology. Now as I said, research is a process that you have to do step by step. So in your methodology, you have to say, how are you going to do your research? What method are you going to use? Then after, once you have the design, then you have to come, maybe some universities ask you to give you a kind of ethics, whether your research questions are going to follow what you call ethics or a procedure. So you have to say that maybe in some university there's what you call research committee. Then that committee has said that you are not violating any ethics, you see. Then after that, then of course you will do you should have certain research questions, and then you will have what you call what are your answers to these research questions, and finally then you have a conclusion, and then of course at the end of the proposal or in your research you have to come up with a bibliography. So these are the steps. I think step 1, step 2, step 3, like that. There is a procedure. It is very, very methodical. very systematic. So what is important is that we should know research is, unlike everyday question, it is very systematic, especially when you go to the examination. The examiners will ask, what is the methodology have you followed? How did you come to your hypothesis? And what are the proofs of your finding? So like that, so you have to say, I have done system. First of all, I have done lot of readings. Then I have this is my own methodology. So I have, sometimes methodology can be qualitative or quantitative. So like that, research, I think there is a procedure, there is a system, there is a method. So I think that's why we say that research is very methodical, very systematic and orderly.